My name is Sophie, and this is the story of my first love. It happened many years ago, but I still remember everything. I was 16. It was my second year of high school. I loved writing poems and reading books. I was quiet. I did not talk much. I liked the library more than parties. I liked walking home alone with music in my ears. And then I met him. His name was Daniel. He was not loud. He was not very popular. But he had something gentle. He always looked calm. And his eyes, they were soft, like they understood everything. I noticed him first in the school hallway. He was helping an old teacher carry books. Nobody else stopped, but he did. That's when I looked at him, really looked. The next day, we had art class together. We both liked drawing. He sat across from me. We didn't talk for days, just small smiles, little looks. One day, he came to me and said, "I like your drawings. They feel peaceful." I didn't know what to say, so I said, "Thanks. I like yours too." That was the beginning of everything. We started talking more. In class, in the library, after school. He liked old music. I liked rain. He liked writing short stories. I liked reading them. We were different, but we listened to each other. Truly listened. One Friday afternoon, we walked home together. It started to rain. He took off his hoodie and gave it to me. "I'll be fine," he said. "You'll catch a cold." My hands were shaking, not because of the cold, but because of him. That was the moment I fell in love. Not a big kiss, not a loud song, just quiet, kind love. For months we met after school, sometimes in the park, sometimes at the coffee shop near my street. He always ordered hot chocolate. I liked tea. We never called it love, but we knew. When I was sad, he would send me poems. When he felt scared, I would draw him silly cartoons. We talked about dreams. He wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a writer. He made me feel seen and safe. One day, we went to the school dance. I wore a blue dress. He wore his dad's old suit. It didn't fit perfectly, but it looked perfect to me. We danced, and for the first time, he held my hand like it was something precious. That night, under the stars, he said, "Sophie, I think I love you." I looked at him, smiled, and said, "I think I've loved you for a long time." But first, love is not always forever. Summer came, and his family had to move far away. We promised to write letters, and we did. At first, long letters, every week, then once a month, then nothing. I cried for days. I waited, hoped, but no letter came. Time passed. School finished. I started college, but every time it rained, I thought of him. Every time I saw a hot chocolate, I smiled, even when it hurt. Then, 5 years later, I saw him again, in a bookstore. Of course, a bookstore. He still looked kind, a little older, but still a Daniel. He looked at me and froze. "Sophie?" I nodded. He hugged me. I felt warm and sad at the same time. We talked. He had become a teacher, just like he dreamed. He was married. He had a little boy. I smiled and told him, "I'm happy for you." And I meant it. He looked at me and said, "You were my first love." I never forgot. And we said goodbye. No pain, no anger, just peace. First love is not always your forever love, but it is your first teacher. It teaches you what love feels like. what losing feels like, what growing feels like. Daniel never broke my heart. He shaped it. He showed me that love can be soft, and even when it ends, it can stay kind. Now, I am older. I'm a writer. I write stories like this one, stories about real love. And sometimes when it rains, I still think of that boy who gave me his hoodie and walked beside me under the sky. Final words. If you've had a first love, hold it gently in your heart. Even if it didn't last, it was real. And real love never disappears. It just becomes part of who you are.